Hey everybody, Monkey Wrench Mike. It is a winter wonderland out here in Tulsa, Oklahoma. The dogs are running around having some fun in the snow. I was inside on the couch looking through some old videos and it hit me. I have not told you about my latest acquisition, now known as the Silver Suppository. Monkey Wrench Mike. Yay!
I'm in the car.
Yep, believe it or not, I was actually contemplating what to do with this car right here. Once again, we're back with the S55 because another spring has sprung. Let me put a picture up for you. Yep, this time it is, excuse me, cylinder number 8, because right here, the very last spring sprung and broke in 2 places. So I have that out. I had to take this out because I needed to look at the valve seal. I had to order another valve seal. Let me zoom in, let me zoom in, let me zoom in. That is what we have had to order right there. They're going to be in here in a couple of days. So in the meantime, I thought, let me just kind of go through the videos and see what I haven't posted. And I found a whole series of the car now known as the Silver Suppository. But we're going to pick up the video when she first came into my life, and I called her the Silver Bullet. Yeah, the Silver Bullet. Back when I liked her. Months ago. Back when she was a good car. All right, are you ready? Do you know what it is? I gave you a couple of teasers when I was working on the Forest Find BMW. I showed you a hubcap. You ready? Some guessed incorrectly. Look at that. There she is. Oh, in all of her glory. 1999 CLK 320 of the Mercedes variety. Dent, scratch, bad, paint, wonky, rims, iffy, gross stuff everywhere. Why in the world did I get this? Why did I buy this car? Well, it was like $600. I think that's what I won the auction as. Doesn't run, doesn't drive. And Randy, of course, of Auto Auction Rebuilds, was kind enough to park this at his house. And then we had to figure out how to get it here because Mike doesn't have anything to tow with. Or he didn't. Not back then. And I thought about renting a truck. All the trucks were rented, and then a U-Haul, and then we'd have to come somehow schlep it up onto the trailer because it doesn't run and drive. Blah, blah, blah. Huge headache. So I had it towed here. Remember I was making the nighttime video for the BMW, and I stopped it abruptly because they were delivering a car. Oh, this is another car that's being delivered. Stay tuned. Okay, stay tuned. That's the car. Yep, that is the car. And I got to tell you, she has some issues. And I'm sorry, but I've already been working on her. As you gander in all of her luxuriousness. The Silver Bullet. We're going to call this the Silver Bullet because it looks like a bullet to me. Maybe I should take a bullet to the head after buying it. I don't know. But it doesn't run and drive. The reason is there's stuff hanging down from the transmission. Yeah. Well, in fact, there's no transmission pan, or there was no... Ooh. Okay. Straight razor. That's always good to find. No, I don't know. If you're doing coke, you're not driving a car like this. Unless you are doing coke and you're driving a car like this. Anyway, the transmission was missing the pan. The shift rod was disconnected. And there was a cable that is supposed to be attached to the transmission that was not. So what did Mike do in all of his excellentness? This is my old transmission. So I took the pan off. You notice the valve body is already gone because it's somewhere in the garage. Anyway, we took the pan We attached it and everything, which was good. We attached the shift rod, which was great. But I want to say it's like the Bowden cable for the older Mercedes. It looks like that. It looks like it plugs into the transmission. And I think what happened was somebody, see, it came from a dealer. Yep. Somebody was changing out the transmission, and I think they got the wrong transmission, and they couldn't figure out how to get that Bowden cable in there, and they just gave up. Because even the transmission support was missing. So I had to go and get that. So Mike's been to the junkyard a time or two. But take a look, okay? For $600. Let me open the hood. Ugh. People have been all in here. Everybody's had their hands in this. See? This is off. That's off. I don't know if there's even any coolant in here. This spark plug, I guess that should be attached. Spark plug wire. It is not. The others are. And there was a mystery spark plug. So maybe that's where it goes. This was open. That's always a great find. So, what I want to do today is see if she'll start. Okay, so off camera, what I'm going to do, I'll take this off and I'll attach the spark plug wire, if there is. If not, I'm going to put that spark plug back in, tighten it up, and then we're going to give it a go and see if this old girl, if the silver bullet has any life left in her. Total cost so far, $620, plus towing to Randy's house, plus towing it to Mike's house. Yeah, we're in it for like $1,200, $1,300. I've doubled the price of the car just because of towing. I'm brilliant. I am the smartest guy on my block. Ask anybody, they'll tell you. No, they won't. I am the most ridiculous person on my block. Anyway, so the belt looks iffy. I don't know how long it's been since this thing has run. I really don't even know. Is there oil? We do have oil. I know there's no transmission fluid because there was no transmission pan. There's no transmission dipstick either. Oh, that's great. That's lovely. Okay, so let's do a little spark plug work, and then we're going to see if she'll start. All right, turns out it was missing the spark plug right there. Yep. Okay, even if it does run, which we're going to be very, very hopeful about, it's going to run crappy because this bracket is broken. My bracket is broke. This holds it to the throttle body. So I don't know what's going to happen. I honestly don't know what's going to happen because I haven't started it before. It hasn't been in park, and the car won't do anything if it thinks it's not in park or neutral. Let's do it. You want to? I got a really good battery installed, one of them AGMs. And we're going to sit down here and give her a go. 169,000 miles. I did bring the right key. I think I even have an extra HVAC in it. I think I have one of those. Let's just see what happens, okay? Here we go. 3, 2, 1. No way. No way. We're about to run out of gas. But, listen. She's alive! She's alive! Oh my gosh! Okay. Well, score 1 for the monkey. Holy moly, it sounds good. You are kidding me. Hallelujah! Yeah. Back in the present tense now. Look at these lovely cars getting covered with snow. Even Frida, in all of her glory, looks beautiful. Not so much for what was once the silver bullet, now known as the silver suppository. As you can see, she is on jack stands, and there's a reason for that. We have tried to get the transmission to shift into gear. But we're holding off on that because that is another video. So, you got to stay tuned. We'll have that video of the transmission work coming out very, very soon. Because if it keeps snowing, I don't want to film. It's too cold to be out there. I'm waiting on the parts for the S55. And of course, the Bummer Beamer. I'm still waiting on, not the Bummer Beamer. I'm so sorry. You're the Forest Fine Beamer. Yeah, the Bronze Beamer. All right. She's been a good car so far. And we're still waiting on some parts for her. And then we're going to get the series rolling on her again. So, what do you think? Goodbye? Or should I say goodbye? Yeah, what is this? Is it a good purchase? Or is it time to say goodbye to that car right there already before any more work is done? I don't know. They're not worth a lot, but the engine sounds good. And that's half the battle right there, right? That's half the battle. Okay, stay tuned. Video 2 on the Silver Suppository coming out very, very soon. Bye-bye.